chose this draft fridge because I wanted a home setup that felt sturdy and predictable instead of flimsy. Right away, the casters, fittings, and overall finish gave me confidence that it could handle regular use. Assembly was simple, and once the lines were connected, I had a clean baseline to start fine-tuning the way I like to pour.
I added a few practical upgrades that made daily use smoother without costing much. A small manifold helped with line management, an extra pressure gauge made checks faster, and a dedicated thermometer gave me better visibility. Those little additions did not change the core system, but they made it easier to maintain consistency over time.
One of my best habits has been tracking internal temperature trends instead of guessing. With a wireless sensor inside, I can watch highs and lows through the day without opening the door repeatedly. That single change helped me avoid accidental freeze-ups, reduced foam surprises, and kept serving performance much more stable.
Before buying, I compared options that looked cheaper up front, but struggled to reach proper serving temperatures. I did not want warm pours, so I picked the unit that could actually hold low 30s once adjusted correctly. That decision paid off because it gave me the control I needed for cleaner, colder, and more repeatable results.
When I first tuned the thermostat, I pushed too far and dropped the cabinet into the freezing zone overnight. The lines locked up, so I backed the setting off and rechecked everything. After that correction, I found a reliable sweet spot around the low 30s, and pours started coming out smooth with far less troubleshooting.
I like that this setup handles different keg plans without forcing a complete reconfiguration every time. I can fit 2 slim 1/6 barrels for variety or switch formats depending on what I have available. That flexibility keeps the system useful for both quiet nights and bigger gatherings where backup volume matters.
Noise level matters in real living spaces, and this unit has been quiet enough to keep near hangout areas without being distracting. It cools consistently while staying in the background, which is exactly what I wanted. I did not build this for a garage corner, so everyday livability was just as important as cold temperatures.
I also care about service quality, because equipment is only as good as the support behind it. In a delivery issue case, replacement handling was fast and straightforward, which lowered the risk of buying in the first place. Knowing problems can be resolved quickly makes long-term ownership feel a lot more secure.
Once fully set up, the controls felt predictable and easy to learn. I can make small pressure or temperature adjustments and actually see the outcome without wild swings. That stability helped me build confidence, and now I spend less time chasing foam behavior and more time enjoying consistent pours.
I treat maintenance as part of the fun, not an afterthought. Regular line cleaning, seal checks, and quick regulator checks keep flavor brighter and flow steadier. The routine is simple, but staying disciplined with it prevents most of the issues that make draft systems frustrating for people who skip the basics.
Compared with improvised ice setups, this is a major upgrade in convenience and presentation. I can keep beer at serving temperature, pour faster, and avoid the mess of constantly rotating ice. Hosting feels smoother, and I can focus on guests instead of managing emergency fixes in the middle of the night.
What keeps me happy is that the system rewards patience and small adjustments rather than constant overhaul. Once I learned its behavior, it became predictable equipment I can trust. For me, that reliability matters more than flashy features, because it means every session starts closer to done than to troubleshooting.